You literally put your phone in the fridge, but you asked me that question like I was crazy. Freezers for frozen stuff, fridges just to keep things cool, big difference. Summer is overrated. Winter is the best time of the year. Winter. Winter and then fall with Halloween. That's it. Summer is trash. Summer is not good.
Exist. Bro, summer is so overrated. Growing up in school, they would always ask what our favorite seasons were, and every time, like 25 out of the 30 students would say, summer! I don't get the hype around this season. Like, how do y'all enjoy the weather going from straight wind and rainstorms every day to getting burnt alive by the sun? Alright, I'm gonna talk about why summer is one of the worst seasons. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Also, follow me on Instagram, link in the description below.
What? Winter is not the worst. Like, bro, that is the best time to be alive is the winter. And feel like it's Christmas time all the time. Like you're in a Charlie Brown movie.
2.5 months of a cool breeze and seeing nice and colorful looking flowers, beautiful insects like butterflies flying around, and trees that transformed into
How, bro? How? How is winter still trash, bro? Like, come
a
on,
clean, light pink color. The earth just looks exquisite, and out of nowhere, you got this trash summer pull up and ruin it all. Flowers dried up, butterflies dead, trees naked, and the weather just feels like you got thrown into a microwave for 3 months against your will. Let me out! Let me out! Bro, there is no need for it to be as hot as it gets during the summertime. See, I can handle the weather when it gets to like 50s and 60s. That's light work. But when it starts getting to that 80 to 90 range, you are not catching me outside. I'm gonna be sitting in my room with 10 fans pointing at me, blasting air, in my underwear. Another thing about summer I don't like is that you have to switch up your whole wardrobe just so you don't catch a heat stroke.
Exactly. I'm gonna wear hoodies and sweatpants regardless. It could be 100 degrees. I'm still gonna wear my hoodie and sweatpants. But I would rather it be colder so I can wear it comfortably.
Like during the winter and spring, I would be so used to wearing only hoodies and cargo pants every day. So the second summertime rolls around, I would either have to change up my whole
Bro, what? Bro, when it's past sunset and dark, but you can still like barely see, bro, that's the best time of the day. That is the best time of the that's the only time I want to be outside. Is when it's a little dark out. When it's a little dark. I'm telling you, bro. That's the best time. That's the most nostalgic, best time of the day. I'm telling you, bro.
wardrobe or thug it out and end up broiling in the hot sun. I'll just end up throwing on some of the most hideous outfits just so I can stay cool, which was usually a short sleeve shirt and some knee-length shorts. I went from dressing like a hobo who sneaked into the Met Gala to a street ball player who just picked up a basketball for the first time. And bro, have y'all ever had to get into a hot and steamy car during the summer? I swear, this is one of the worst pains I've ever felt. Picture this, it's a warm day and the sun is out beaming, and your car is also out there cooking up in that heat for hours, and you go to sit in your car. Now the level of pain in this situation, it really depends on what material your car seats are. If your car seats are like a soft fabric material, you're good. It's not gonna hurt as much. But if your car has those leather seats and have been sitting in the sun for hours, you just know you're cooked. The second any part of your body even touches the seat, your skin is gonna start frying. And what makes it even worse is while that's happening, you go to put on your seatbelt, you pull the strap, and the scorching hot metal buckle accidentally touches your skin. I think instead of giving criminals the death penalty, we should just strap them into a blazing hot car that's been sitting in the sun for hours. Anyways, I feel like the only good thing that happens during the summer is that they close schools for summer break. But to be honest,
that is the only good part about summer. Everything that's good about summer only happens because school is out. That is it. All right. Now, personally, I don't like the party, but a lot of people like the parties and the waters in the water during the summer. But personally, I would rather be swimming during the wintertime. Personally, the winter is just better in every aspect. Every aspect.
This is probably one of the worst seasons to close school in, cause instead of closing during one of the cool seasons like spring or fall, they had us outside in hell. Like I remember when I was younger, during summer break, my parents would put me in baseball every year. And bro, baseball was such a bad sport to play in the hot summer.
I didn't even think about that. Speaking of another L for summer is how easily my phone overheats. Right? Bro, I thought I had this trick, right? When my phone used to overheat, I would put it in the freezer. Big mistake. Huge mistake. All right. Never put your phone in the freezer. All right. Never do it. But yeah, the summertime, your phone is definitely gone. You use your phone for 10 minutes, your phone's going to overheat. And you just got to wait. You just got to take it on the chin. You cannot put it in the freezer. There's nothing you can do to cool your phone down. You just got to take that L. You've never done that? So basically what happened after I put it in the freezer, it slowly stopped charging. So my charger stopped working. And it stopped charging. I had to hold the charger a certain way. Then I had to hold it a certain different way. Then it wouldn't charge to a certain point, and then then it stopped charging completely, and I couldn't use it. And then it stopped turning on, and it was damaged. And yeah, fridge. Okay, so you've done the fridge. The fridge is much better than the freezer, probably.
Cause first of all, we'd have to play in an open field outside. Second of all, we'd have to run to each base after we hit the ball while the sun's rays were beaming on us the whole time. And I swear, each base was at least 10 feet away from each other. So by the time we hit the ball and got to the next base, most kids were already passed out just trying to make it. Also, have y'all ever tried to plan a hangout with your friends during the summer? Like it would be so close to summertime, and me and my friends, we would be in class.
Freezers for frozen stuff, fridges just to keep things cool, big difference. Did I have to buy a new phone? Yes, I did have to buy a new phone. I did, indeed. I just finished paying the phone off a week ago. Literally a week ago, the phone got finished paid off. So, life lessons.
Just getting hype about the things we plan to do over the summer. We would be like, yo, this summer finna be lit. Oh God. Nah, for real. Yes, sir. We about to be at the mall every day, and we finna be at the functions. We outside. Yeah. Just for the summer to finally come, and we all just sitting in the house on the game all day. This has happened so many times. We will be doing all this planning to hang out just to end up hanging out only 2 to 3 times the whole summer. Bro, another thing is, I hate that one lie people always say before every summer. You'd ask one of your friends if they wanted to go out to eat, and they'd be like, nah bro, I can't hang out this week. I'm gonna be in the gym getting my summer bod.
Stop the cap.
This lie is just as bad as the people who say their New Year's resolution is hitting the gym and getting fit. Like me and you both know, you're just gonna be laying on the couch eating chips and watching TV the whole summer. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.